Yeah, especially that the way people fetishize taboos basically is really ridiculous. And schmexy chimes are nice and dandy and enjoyable, mind you. I don't really need you to try and force your extra spice in there by going like, look, it's almost a familial relationship these happen. Isn't it funny to break the taboo open? No, it's not. It's actually kind of disgusting, and that's pretty much all I can say about it. But alas, who am I suppose? Must be a way to climb up here, isn't there? Of course the fuck it is. I swear to God. Strange things indeed. Just go. Pretty much, yeah. I remember the times too, you always had at least one or two people who always, literally always, even when that was most definitively not appropriate, tried to turn everything into fucking texture. And I get it, that was kind of fun, yeah, I mean, I've done so myself the past few times. God, not even gonna deny that. But that is really not something that should be the norm. In any way you look at it, it's really, really strange. Strange indeed. Also, you know, if everyone does it, it kind of takes even the last bit of allure such a concept might have completely out of it. Because if it's, you know, just a common standard, it's kind of fucking boring, isn't it? Oh. No, not really. It dies with the people, hopefully. Or their family inherited. How about you stop pitying people and do something useful with your time? Yes, Baba, you just stay there and do nothing about limiting the fact that everything is shitty. That's gonna change the world for the better. That would indeed fuck up the brain quite horribly, wouldn't it? That is actually indeed true. It is indeed the best population control we ever had, to the point where we are actually losing population faster than we restock. That, and of course the fact that we grow ever older and are ever more secure. That's also not gonna help. It's kinda how it works. As if there weren't enough problems between man and woman already that make relationships, especially lasting relationships that lead to children, already fucking difficult enough. Now we have this shit going on as well. Imagine growing up with this shit. Imagine growing up with a fucking smartphone that allows you to watch porn whenever you want. It's kinda disgusting, doesn't it? It's gonna do wonders for the children, I'm sure. There's not gonna be any long-term negative repercussions. Totally not. Swear to God, bro. Swear to God. Well, you kinda have to have some sort of life experience, I guess, to realize that perhaps some of the things that are happening nowadays are probably not good. Where is it? Enhance attack power. Give me more attack power. Gyobu Noniwa once led a group of infamous bandits, but was defeated by Ishin, who was so captivated by his show strength that he took him in as an Ashina warrior. Niwa would later go on to become Genshiro Ashina's most trusted retainer. I mean, let's not forget the 70s and the 80s, the heroin and cocaine era, where that shit was as common as fucking drinking water in some places. The 80s, fueled entirely and completely by fucking cocaine and its enhancing effects. Great time. Pretty sure I know some stories about my parents. That also would indicate rather heftily that at least my father was quite the wild one, let's say, in his time. I'm not holding this against him, though, mind you. He was indeed a child of his time, as I am a child of my time, of course. Can't deny that. Won't deny that, even. Outright went to dealing, eh? Huh? God damn it. Sometimes you can just barely slip through. Other times, not so much. Yeah, kinda like it. Must admit. Oh, look at that. I don't know if you can see it, but I can see a little fucktard sitting right next to that tree. And a few fucktards down there. Ah, I can see what the game wanted to do here. Because you see, this is a bit of an ambush. The game expects you to run to the two ones there, and then the third one is gonna come and fuck with you. Yeah, how about we, break that idea game? How about we do not actually engage with that? So, maybe it's because that is what happens all the time when you grow older, but I feel very much justified in, you know, nowadays going like, we live in very strange times, don't we? Never thought I'd reach a point where I, just as my parents did before me, come to the conclusion that the young ones are all kinda strange. Alas. Whee! Ah, another poison user, eh? Yeah, I missed that one. Not that one. Well, I guess, look on the bright side. At least now you don't need to lament and think too deeply about the idea, because, well, too late to run anyway. The problem solved itself before it could become more of a problem. Now, and since I don't actually remember this area that well, we are going to be a bit more careful now. We just wanted to be quick enough to deal with this asshole. Before I deal with the fucking joggies. Get fucked. Come on, do it again, Joggy. Do it. Believe in yourself. Hmm? How about you, fuck that? Come on. Be stupid dog, be stupid dog. See, those are easy to time. Relatively speaking. Two soldiers there. That doesn't look like an area I can easily reach. Seems to be another side area. There seems to be a side area. Okay. Soybeans taste good as well. Don't ask me, I never would try to put some fucking soybeans in there. Seems like a bit of a heretical thing to do. Alas. Well, okay, that kind of explains it. Yeah, that's the only thing you have then. Yeah, I guess go ahead and try your luck. There's gotta be something here, isn't there? No enemy, no nothing. Well, that's a fucking rare game. I would like you to give me something, actually, for my work. Going over here. Game's like, nah. Really be asked. Not dead, looks climbable though. Eggs, macaroni, tomato sauce, and soybeans. I mean, you had me with the eggs, the macaroni, and the tomato sauce, yes, but the soybeans are kind of strange, honestly. I mean, I don't know, maybe it will actually end up tasting fucking nice. I don't fucking know. see what you're doing there, game. I'm not fucking blind. Just yet. Echoes. Pew, pew. Yeah, what you gonna do while I'm sitting up here? You gonna suffer? I somehow managed to still get a lot of poison. And it sucks. Once in the book. That's not bad. To be fair now. There's a lot you can save just by virtue of spices. More spices. Not saying you can't. Although personally I do like it when a meal can actually stand on its own merits and not just the merits of these spices. To be fair. Ah yeah, that's a big guy. What the fuck are you even doing with your fucking hammer? So if I can get sneakily down there... It's two of them. Well, fuck me sideways, I suppose. More soldiers. Yeah, that doesn't seem like a fight I am willing to take. The good thing about this game is that you always have the option to just run away like a little coward, hide for a little bit, till everybody forgets about you, and then come back to beat them over the head. But really yeah, you do that. I mean, starting with some macaroni does sound like a very good plan no matter how you look at it. Can't really go that wrong with some good old noodles. Just remind me, yeah. Actually should also probably find a good opportunity to end it and then get myself some food, as I didn't had any dinner yet. Which played a bit longer than I had originally anticipated, to be fair. I'm just gonna, you know, at some point give up, start turning back. I would kinda enjoy that. Lure yourself, bitch. Stop trying to find somebody who's not there any longer. You're not smart enough for that anyway. But now which way are you going to take back? Because if you use any way that I can ambush you, I'd fucking take that with grace. Not as intended, but that's the job done, I suppose. Ah, so much murder. Good. That solves that problem. Oh, now then. Let's take a nice look around then. See what we can find around here. Look on it from up here. Actually, wasn't there? Yeah, there was a ledge there. With an item, of course. Nice. Nice indeed. Can I... Yes, I can. I kinda figured. Couldn't just climb up there. Item. More item. Peach wine. Huh? Better than nothing, I suppose. A distinct feeling. I would assume that compared to whiskey and other strong liquor, it probably goes down relatively easily. I have a distinct feeling we're going to be involved in another fight, aren't I? It screams suspicious. So I guess I have to have a choice between one annoying thing and another annoying thing. Don't really sound too pleasant, does it now? Alex, quick, get down again! I'm pretty sure the 3 assassins up there were the rats we were supposed to be killing, so I guess we can go back and report our success. Which means at this point we have basically 2 options. We can go back to the estate and deal with the double boss fight that awaits us there. Alternatively, try to go forwards and see what awaits us there. For some reason both options do not really sound too tempting, how do they? I mean, at least that's simple to remember. Did you have anything else I wanted to buy? Not really. So we're gonna do that so we don't lose out on that, and well, I guess we can make an attempt forward. Oh, there's actually something I missed. See what horror awaits us right in front of us. Because whatever these soldiers were whispering about is probably not going to be nice. Some mystical reason I have a distinct feeling. Well, we can try it. Because on the other side it is also not going to be a nice time. No matter how I turn it, nice times don't seem to be on the menu today. Get a bit of liquid. Then we'll find out. So we're talking about a nice little it thing. I'm assuming I'm going to die. Pretty sure I'm going to die. I don't fucking know what to expect. And that is indeed usually a pretty good guarantee for die. Okay. Hello there, soldier boy. Do you have friends? Would you like to come over here? Apparently he would. That fucking bots again. Ugh. Okay. Only 2 soldiers. Oh, there you. Jesus, what the fuck? Ouch! Don't you think we have better things to worry about than fucking killing me? Jesus fucking Christ! Who the fuck decided to put fire on the bull? Jesus. Okay. Whoever come up with that idea is a fucking asshole. In more ways than one. Jesus fucking Christ! That hurts. Ugh. Okay, I kind of figured about that, yeah. Jesus. Okay. I mean, it's just a solo. The bull is going to be very much, not happy about having fucking fire on its horns. Okay, I have one of those, which means we only need to this, and then this. Shadow Rush. That sounds nice. Holy fucking hell, though. Yeah, what quite clearly tells, so it is quite literally in a rather innocent. Fuck you too. Also. I don't know. I'm still going to mercilessly slay it for being a, you know, a bit of an asshole. Towards me, specifically. Pretty lit. I mean, yes! Pretty lit indeed. And I'm fucking pretty lit on fucking fire. Give me back my health, thank you. Okay. I do get the idea that it's not a good idea to stand in front of it. However, it has a tendency to move at Mach speed around the arena. Which is kinda understandable considering the fact that it's on fucking fire. Can't really find any complaints about that, per se. Well, yeah, that is indeed something that not only the furry community would say, but I would probably agree that yes, this spot is indeed quite hot. To the point of burning me, not with his passion, but the literal fire on its head. Also, I really hate the fact that the random mob in there survived long enough to actually hit me as well. That did me no favors, so to speak. But literally not. Oh, back to just being a fucking stupid guard, big boy, somewhere else. No. Back to killing random enemies. I don't know how I'm supposed to be dealing with that. This guy is easy enough to deal with. His friends, however, if they survive the bull rush, literal bull rush. It's fucking unfair. You fucking know it, bull. hateful little creature, aren't you? Ah, fuck me, I don't want to get hit by that. Jesus Christ. You hold still for a little bit. Yep. Fucking asshole. Ouch. Not in that way though. Jesus Christ. Doesn't seem to have an easy time to hit me on his backside, which is good. Oh, fuck me in many ways, many great ways. It's only a bull would fuck me. Jesus. Where are you going, asshole? Go fuck yourself. Burning brightly here. You fucking asshole. Better. Thanks. Oh, that's better. Sure, some animal protection group is going to hate on me for that. Gee, do you wonder why I could hate shamans? Seriously? Come on. Oh, for fuck's sake. No. Can we have some peace and quiet now, please? Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Really doesn't make me too much of an animal over this game. Strangely enough, I see a little bonfire. It does warm my heart every so much to see it. Well. I think it's getting high time that I finally get around to making myself some food. After this rather exciting last few minutes. But hey, I at least haven't, you know, completely lost hope. So that's a good start. I really do hate mobs that move around that much though. Food is indeed good. I think I'm going to take at least some inspiration from you and make something probably with macaroni. Yeah, macaroni sounds good right about now. I feel like some noodles would be rather pleasant. Don't really know yet what form that will take, and it depends on what I find in my pantry. I do remember there being some macaronis. That much I do remember. Unless that's just the packaging and I put some other noodles in there for some mystical reason, which, you know, has happened in the past. I do remember that. Well, I'll find out one way or another. And I think Yeah, since my weekend has been moved up the whole day, tomorrow is still technically speaking an off day, but I still need to do some shit for my homework. Should still internet willing leave me with enough time to finally do some more Ash combat and maybe a bit more of this, honestly. Can't say it really grows on me to get shocked and surprised by random bosses appearing all of a sudden. That is not entertaining at all. But so far, you know, okay, but at least looks nice. Give me something to look at. Which, all things considered, is rather nice, I must say. Amazing. I'm restricted. Anything else we can? Actually, how many points more do we potentially need? That's 1. That's 4. That's 7. It's 13. Okay, that's quite a bit. Well, maybe tomorrow we're just gonna spend some time murdering some things to get some more points and get this finished, because the Shinobi art seemed to be relatively, why simplistic? Fucking useful. Chasing sluts. Grappling hook attack. That 2 sounds rather nice, to be fair. Nah. I'm probably just going to finish this first, to be fair. Before I try my hand at, anything else. Seems like a good plan, doesn't it? Oh. Well then, before it gets even later, and I spend even more time that I, technically speaking, don't even have, and rolled my sleeping schedule, which I can't afford anyway, because, well, technically speaking, I do have to get up in the morning after all. Not just technically, not so very much so practically speaking, because I can't miss a day without a good excuse. Like being sick. I shall do the due diligence of excusing myself for the moment and get myself some food. Okay, it is already rather late hour. Maybe watch some anime. That sounds like a nice, relaxing thing, because my poor little heart, Auntie also isn't the youngest anymore. It was quite the useful ride. It was indeed. Honestly, I didn't think this game would lend itself well to being chill, but for the most part, it kind of was. To be fair, that is mostly because the 2 early areas, the outskirts basically, and the estate, I remember because I went around them quite a few times when the game was quite new. As for the rest, like, you know, the castle proper, I remember bits and pieces that people told me, but it's not going to replace the relative assurance that I had until now, so after that it's probably going to take a bit more focus. Which could be fun as well. As I said before, I'm not going to say that we'll ever going to come around and finish this game, because there's probably at least going to be a few more bosses in my way that will make me want to just, you know, play something else. But I mean, so far, pretty well. I mean, it took us, what, two attempts to get the fucking bull to fucking die. That was kind of nice, but then again, he only had 1 health bar, so it kind of helped. But the fact that, you know, for the last little bit of his health bar, he just decided to rear up and lie around defenselessly, that also was kind of nice. Bit of a nice gift after his annoying running around, to be fair. But yeah, I guess for the moment, the plans for tomorrow are, if strategy is around, we're going to play some Ace Combat and finally get that gacha out of the way, because, well, the longer it takes me to do that, the worse I feel. I rather don't like getting paid for something and they're not coming through. So that is a rather high priority. So probably 2 hours, 3 hours maybe. Depends a bit on how long the individual tries are. After all, I'm rather generous in what I account. Probably tomorrow around midday, I would say. Maybe a bit later. It kinda a bit depends on how fast I get through my assigned amount of homework. So that would be my idea. If you're saying you're not, you can't make it, I'm probably going to first play some of this more, because right now it seems to be working rather well. And then do some Ace Combat later. So at least the plan goes. Do let me know if you're available. And anything else? I don't actually know what the scheduling for the rest of the week is, so that's a bit of a problem, but I've kind of come to expect it after the last 2 weeks, so can't actually make any further promises on when I can stream. I won't get you the Diablo 2. Well, that is fair enough, yeah. I mean, if you donate, it clearly tell me like I kind of want you to get yourself Diablo 2 in its new form and play it, then I'm not gonna say no to that. Why would I? So there's that, but yeah. What fucking bot. But yeah, fundamentally speaking, I am indeed as broke as you are. If not broke, because technically speaking, I'm still somewhat, well, just a tiny amount at this point. In debt still. Not that bad, but you know, gonna take until the end of the month until I get you money to get out of it. So there's that. But first and foremost, let's focus on what we have already been paid to do. That would be rather gratuitous, I would say. Is there anything else? No. I think the rest we can talk about tomorrow. Of course, always under the aspects that the fucking internet actually does what it's supposed to be do, namely working. It is certainly not a guarantee, but let's hope the best, because if we are not somewhat positive, we might as well not even try. But yeah, actually, I find myself surprisingly entertained by this particular game. Oh well, technically speaking, entertained by the game and the company that we had on this particular fine evening. And that's probably also playing a role there. Definitely not the kind of game I would play on my own, though, to be completely fair and honest. Well, I mean, I would question... You had an opportunity to taste my father and decided that he tastes of elderberries, but... I mean, two distinct... options for that. Either you have embraced a bit of cannibalism, or you are very busily engaging in some good old-fashioned tomboy erotica. Which, you know, if that's your thing, strategy. I get the joke, but well. All joking aside, I think it is high time that I shall beat everyone at you, as I definitely need some food. My stomach has been groaning for a bit, as I kind of missed my dinner time by like 3 hours, almost 4 hours. Kind of feel that indeed. So let us do the usual honors, as is only good and proper. And she has dropped by. I mean, this is short and sweet, but nice. We have a little strategy coming by first and foremost, playing around, protecting us from the evil wrath of the bots, as they annoy the living shit out of everyone. And he shall be thanked for that very much so. And next, definitely not lesser in any way, shape or form, we had a German coming by, a somewhat more rare guest, to be fair, but appreciated nonetheless. That's an option. I mean, I give you basically the same privilege as strategy. If you buy me a game, you have a 100% chance that I will at least play it. I can't really guarantee that I like it, but if it's Diablo, as Diablo was, then there's a good chance I'm gonna stick around and play it for quite a while. Because, you know, there's really no other way for me to get new games at the moment, so, you know. Enough to beat hell. Maybe not that far. I would play through the game, you know, on its intended difficulty, if you want to see me play it on the fucking harder difficulties as well. Because I really don't like the idea of becoming too repetitive in my content. And then there's a price tag there we can attach to that, let's just say. You know, kind of depends a bit. We can probably find a compromise there. Yes. And now you try to translate 20 hours into stream time. If I do, let's say, 5-hour streams, that's 4 fucking streams. That's a lot of time. But yes, if you want me to make things a bit more challenging, you can pay me for it. If you want me to spend countless streams on collecting fucking feathers in Assassin's Creed 2, you can ask strategy. Yes, that is possible. It's gonna require some deep pockets, but it is quite possible. And I had to find 85 of those on my own time, mind you, without any guidance whatsoever. It took surprisingly fucking long. But yeah, it's not impossible. I mean, if it's just like Diablo 2, then I'm pretty okay the Necromancer. I would have to look up how to fucking skill that again, because it's been quite a long while since I played, but once I get back into the swing of things, playing through the game, at least on normal difficulty, there's never been a challenge, as far as I remember. Still, though, that would take quite a bit of time. As I said, you know, the game itself will of course, give you always the option of me playing it and playing through it. I did the same for Ace Combat. I see no reason why I wouldn't do it for Diablo, but if you want me to continuously play it, to achieve some of your personal own goals, yeah, I would rather like to attach a nice little bit of a price tag there. In the case of Diablo, it wouldn't be much of a price tag, mind you. I wouldn't ask you for the amount of money that strategy also willingly gave me just to make me hunt feathers. Just because I remembered how fucking annoying it is to hunt feathers in Assassin's Creed 2. But yeah, I do somewhat underestimated how many hours that would take. In retrospect, the price was fucking cheap, wasn't it? Yeah, very cheap. And it also was a lot too little, considering the amount of work hours I had to invest to get all of those fucking feathers I have, you know. Just getting through Assassin's Creed 2 already took fucking long, and the amount of extra time we had to take in order to get the fucking feathers was amazingly far over the amount I estimated, to be fair. Yeah, that kinda is true, actually. But I do learn from my mistakes, mind you, which is why I put the amount of money you need to pay in order to make me play fucking Baldur's Gate on, well, fucking Ball difficulty very much so higher. Yes, you know. One learns from their mistakes. One learns indeed. Well, to be fair, you're actually not that far away from that, are you now? I think you're, I don't even know, 200 in or something? Jesus Christ. I need to definitely make sure that I finish Baldur's Gate within a reasonable time frame. Otherwise I might find myself with a whole new challenge that will take fucking forever. I did kind of set it up to run until the end of the year. Yeah, because I did realize it was A, lots of money, and B, I kind of wanted to make sure that actually everybody has a fair chance to join in if they so desire, to really make myself actually, where the fuck are we? Can I see this in this one? We can. We're sitting at a nice solid 157.20, which is 15.72% of the 1000 total for making me do that. Shit, you actually reached story mode. Shit, that means I need to play this game of fucking story mode, don't I? Ugh. I'm going to fucking start complaining loudly and proudly about that. I should never have allowed you to redirect all of your fucking donations toward that, shouldn't I? Yep, that was my mistake. Why did I? Oh, yeah, right, because I was like, it's strategy. I'm sure he's going to appreciate that. Fuck me sideways. Now I feel even less motivated to go back and playing Baldur's Gate. I don't want to play at story mode. It's gonna be disgusting. Oh well. That's gonna... Considering that that would run the whole fucking, mind you, Baldur's Gate, you would have to at least pay me $10 to shut up and not complain about story mode. Otherwise, I'm going to fucking sit there and complain about fucking story mode all along the way, believe you me. That's not gonna be a fucking €3 thing. That's far too much time to not complain about it. I really should have. That's a lesson for the future. I will remember for the future that I will never, ever allow you to use your fucking donations in multiple directions. That is a lesson well learned. A lesson well learned indeed. But oh well, as you can see, it's at least still far away from the grand total of 1000 to make me play on bar difficulty, which I really don't want to do. Hard, I can manage. Insane, okay, that's not going to be fun, especially not in some of the boss fights, but it's still something I can kind of see myself enjoying for the rest of the game. Yeah, because we're kind of going into the territory of powerhousing anyway with the Throne of Baal expansion. But having to play on bar, which means we have to start from the very beginning again. Yeah. I still think 1000 is probably too cheap, honestly. But changing things after the fact is a coward's way out, and that's not my preferred mythology at all. Sad as that might be. But I mean, it's only another 127 days. I'm sure it's relatively unrealistic to expect even strategies deep pockets to fill that up in the time. Basically, yeah, it's exactly actually until the end of the year, isn't it? We have the yeah, precisely. It's running until the 31st of the month of December, isn't it? Yes. Okay. Alright, let me quickly write that down. Because otherwise I'm going to forget about changing the difficulty, and that is going to lead to strategy complaining. Baldur. Okay, at least I'm never betraying my word out of ill intention. More often than not, when I don't do something, it's either because I couldn't do it, or alternatively because I strictly big and just forgot about it.
More gold, Your Majesty!
For fuck's sake. Fucking fine. Story mode, yay. Yay. I'm looking forward to playing through the game in story mode. Ugh. It's gonna be the last time I... Let's just look now. You're creeping ever closer. But hey, technically speaking, if you're... if I can get you to today just a tiny bit more, we're out of story mode again. Well... Now then, I will try my bestest to not be too complaining about it. That's probably still going to happen once or twice, but and at least you can outright tell me to shut up about it, because, well, now you paid for it. Which is a pretty fair argument, to be fair. When are we gonna start doing that then? I actually deliberately waited a little bit in the, basically the opening of the Throne of Baal's expansion to find a good time to come back there. That's fair enough. I mean, Throne of Baal is not... that's would be an understatement. It's not that it isn't long. Not as long as the Baldur's Gate 2 was. So, yeah, I can probably manage that without too much complaining. Hopefully. Mayhaps. Potentially. But yeah. See, that is the problem when you make yourself everyone's bitch for just a few nice little dollar reduce. You can end up in this very strange situation where people pay for the strangest things. But alas, once you offer, it's your fucking responsibility to pull through, isn't it? But yeah, I think I have wasted enough time, and before I give strategy any more ideas to spend money on to make things even more worse, I shall excuse myself most profoundly.